Hey everybody, Justin Worden, and you're watching What's New in Electronics. We are here day 2 at SMTA Guadalajara, and I am with Harry from StaticStop. Harry, how are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
So Harry, now you're a consultant.
Right.
But you specialize in working with StaticStop.
Right, I specialize in ESD flooring, and StaticStop is my client, and they're a great company.
Yeah, they are. You know, I had the opportunity to interview I believe the CEO, Tom. Is that the CEO of the company?
Right, Tom Riccadelli.
So I've had the opportunity to interview him a few times, and you know, when you think about flooring, you think that's going to be kind of like a boring conversation, but I've learned so much from Tom and from StaticStop, and you know, there's some pretty cool flooring out there that people can put in their facility. Yeah,
I mean, the flooring industry is not a sexy industry, but it's a very necessary industry, especially in the ESD environment where ESD floors are almost essential. You know, year after year, the electronics industry gets bigger, better. The chip technology gets you know, smaller, faster. But whenever they're making chips, whenever they're making circuit boards, whenever they're making any type of electronics, ESD protection is important. That's what this whole show is about. So what we do is we take it from a flooring perspective, because you can ground a person with a wrist strap or footwear, but unless you take that ground through the floor, you're exposed. So our flooring provides a complete ground plane for every person and thing in a factory.
You know, one thing that I've learned about flooring through past careers that I've worked in, you know, people get really excited when they're building a new facility. So let's talk about a brand new facility. They get really excited, they start going to buy the equipment, they start picking out the color of the walls, but I feel like sometimes they forget about the flooring. And they got everything planned out, but they're like, what are we going to put underneath this equipment?
Yeah, I mean, that happens sometimes. I think, you know, most larger projects are well planned. They have engineers, they have architects. In new construction, you tend to, from a flooring perspective, you tend to deal more with new concrete slabs that don't need a lot of preparation, things like that. So the tendency is to put a glue down tile, ESD tile on the floor, or maybe go over it with ESD epoxy, something that's, you know, efficient over a new concrete slab like that.
Now, what about people that are going to be doing a renovation or a rehab with their facility?
Well, that's a good question, because at StaticStop we specialize in that type of work. Not only do we offer the glue down tiles and the epoxies that can be used in new construction, but we offer a large selection of interlocking tiles that are perfect for a renovation. When you do a renovation, normally you have to shut down your facility, move your machinery out, and remove the old floor, grind the concrete, create a lot of dust, a lot of disruption, and then put the new floor in. And that's if you haven't tested for moisture and found out you have a moisture issue and have to spend another amount of money to correct that issue before you can install the floor. So what we do, though, we have our Freestyle ESD products and our SelectTile ESD products are all interlocking, and they can go over an existing floor. There's no need to shut down the facility, no need to shut down the business, and there's no need for any type of removal or dust and disruption. We save the company a lot of time. And what we try to do is offer the customers what we call the total cost of ownership solution, where you look at the cost of a floor installed, you know, the traditional way, removing everything, versus our way, where you go in and you install the floor under and around the existing equipment. And it can even be installed while the machinery is still running, while the factory is running, so there's no shutdown. The loss of revenue is huge when you have to completely restore and replace a floor. There's no loss of revenue on our renovation techniques. So we try to sell that value, and a lot of customers see that value, and that's one of the and we're unique to that interlocking solution.
Well, that's a very important thing, because you know, we can talk about the brand new facilities, the giant global companies that have plenty of money all over, but you know, not everyone's like that. And sometimes companies just can't truly afford to do a renovation and close down at the same time, so they just keep pushing that down the road even though they need it. And with those facilities, you know, maybe the smaller company that still needs to do a new flooring, but what if they just don't know what they need?
Well, that's, you know, we are we're a full service ESD flooring company. We have industry professionals that will come and meet with the customers and, you know, assess their situation and advise them on the best solutions. And we have solutions that are even DIY, do-it-yourself installation, which will save them some money. We've had many clients buy the interlocking solution, install under and around their equipment, using their in-house staff, and that's a very economical way to upgrade your equipment. And, you know, the reason they have to upgrade or you know, replace flooring is flooring may fail. Epoxy floors can have issues where they're not conductive consistently across the floor, and that's an issue, and they're difficult to replace, so we have an easy solution. The vinyl tile floors are the same way. They sometimes they get put down and there's moisture issues, and within months you have a replacement problem. We are an easy solution to go in. So where the budget is tight, we'll come in and we'll help them find a solution.
All right, Harry, for those people that are watching this and they're sitting here going, DIY, you guys are going to help me pick out the flooring and I can not have to shut down my floor, how can they get a hold of you?
All right, the best way to get a hold of us is through our website, www.StaticStop.com, and you'll be able to see all of the products there. You'll be able to download technical documents, and our phone number's there as well. So,
appreciate your time, Harry.
Thank you very much.